determined to have a really good and productive week this week, and one thing that's been really high on my list is learning Spanish. I've been learning Spanish with Lingoda for a couple of weeks now, and they are kindly sponsoring this video. I started diving back into learning Spanish, I would say 2 months ago now, and I'm getting to a point where I can see some progress, which is great. It's always so satisfying when you can see yourself improving, especially while learning a language. You can sometimes feel stuck, but yeah, I've been seeing some really good progress, so I'm really happy with that. Lingoda makes it really easy to fit learning a new language into my busy schedule, because let's be real, when you work a 9 to 5 you don't have that much free time, and you can have classes in the morning, afternoon, evening, during the day. It's really totally up to you, which makes it so easy to fit it in any time of the day really. And today I'm choosing to have my class during my lunch break. That's just what works for me today. I'm busy tonight, so lunch break was the perfect time for me to do a class. And I'm really loving the flexibility, to be honest. I think this is like one of the main reasons why it's so much more convenient to learn a language online. And of course, I also like to prep for my class because I don't want to embarrass myself. Lingoda makes that very easy because you can review the class material before the class, and also everything that's sort of covered in it, and also the new vocabulary, so you can learn everything beforehand. And then in the class you can actually start to practice speaking, which I think is a really great concept. In today's class we are learning to say where we live and where we come from. I only know that London is Londres, but I'm excited to learn sort of what other cities are called in Spanish, because I know it's all different. So I'm gonna have a look at my class material and I'm gonna check back in with you during and after my class. México está en América. ¿Dónde está Polonia? Adiós. Gracias. Alright, I just finished my Spanish class. It was really good today. I feel like I'm definitely improving, especially in terms of like pronouncing. I've been practicing a little bit, just like talking, and I've been listening to some like podcasts and stuff just to get a bit more of a vibe, because Spanish and German are so different to pronounce. And yeah, we were only 3 people in there, so we actually had lots of sort of attention, and the teacher gave us lots of feedback, which was great. And if you want to learn a language with Lingoda as well, they do these sprint challenges. The sprint challenge runs for 2 months. You would need to do 30 classes in 60 days, and if you complete those 30 classes you get 50% cash back or 30 classes for free, which is so good. And if you have a bit more time on your hands, you can also choose to do the super sprint challenge, which is also 2 months and it's 60 classes in 60 days. And if you complete that, you can also choose to get 50% cashback or 60 classes for free, which is so good. If you use code Johanna, you can get 20 euros or the equivalent in your currency off, and the link is in my description box. I'm going to recap my class now, just sort of go through what I just learned, just to sort of actually cement it in my brain. Lingoda makes that really easy as well, because there's a section on the dashboard where it says like review class, so I'm going to do that. And when I'm done with that, I have to go back to work because I'm obviously still working, so let's do that, shall we? Guys, we did it. I just finished work, thank goodness. I'm so tired today. I had a coffee in the morning and a matcha just like an hour ago, and I feel exhausted. I'm not sure. I have to get changed. I think I want to change into something a bit nicer because I'm going for dinner with my friend Sam, and we're going to Manteca in Shoreditch, which is like an Italian restaurant, and I wanted to try this for ages. It's quite booked out, so I think we booked this like 3 weeks ago. I'm excited to catch up with Sam, eat some yummy food, just have a bit of time in the city as well, so I'll take you with. But first, let me show you my outfit. Guys, I had such a nice time with my friend and I'm just walking home. It's literally still daylight. Going home, getting ready for bed, can't wait. Gonna have a little peppermint tea and have a really early quiet night. Morning. I'm going to the office today, which I haven't been to the office in, I want to say 3 weeks. Like, I haven't been for ages, so let's see how that goes. I need to go into town because I'm going to a birthday later this week and I want to see if I can buy a present, if I can find anything in the city. And also I wanted to show you, I've got this really cute scrunchie. I don't know if you can see. It's so cute. You know that salsa emoji? I look like that. But yeah, anyway, we should get going and let's head to WeWork. I just made myself one of my favorite lunches, which I don't think I've showed before, but it's a tuna melt. This is my go-to sandwich whenever I don't have anything in the fridge, because you don't really need much for it. Just some cheese, some tuna, some chili oil, some toast, and you're good to go. And I put this in the air fryer. Just like a top tip, put this for 5 minutes and it comes out nice and crispy. The cheese is like a little bit melted, still got some cheese in there, and believe me, that's so good. And like putting mustard in there is like my secret ingredient. And also something exciting, I got myself a bike. So I think I'm gonna go for a bike ride later. I feel like this opens like a new life for me in London, to be honest, to have a bike here, because yeah, I can go to places like a lot quicker. London is actually really good for cycling. I mean, it's quite dangerous and I always have like a near-death experience, but it's actually a lot quicker to get somewhere with your bike. And I feel like, I don't know, I'm just gonna feel like more free, especially in the summer and stuff. So I'm really excited for that. Yum. Chili oil, guys. Goes with everything. I think tuna melt is such an underrated sandwich. And you know, I love my bread and sandwiches, so one of my faves. I usually put some like red onion or like spring onions in there, but I didn't have any. I think I need to make another coffee, which I don't usually do, but I just feel like I need a coffee, and I had a matcha this morning, so I feel like it's coffee time. And I'm also gonna have one of my sweet treats because I feel like I deserve it. I've been working on stuff that is quite like an annoying task to do, so I feel like I deserve a little treat, you know? I'm back. I have my coffee here, my lifesaver, my true love, and I also got one of my little snacks. One of you guys messaged me on Instagram and said that you guys made them, and to be honest, it makes me really happy that you try them and you love them because they're so good. You know, if you're being influenced to do one thing on this channel, make my little day treats. Sometimes you just need a little treat and some caffeine and you're good to go. I'm having a really busy week this week. But do you know when you just like overbook yourself? I can't really cancel any of the things that I have to do. To be honest, it is a bit draining for me if it's like too much going on. I would rather have like 2 or 3 things a week and then also have like one day to just like chill on the weekends. But yeah, sometimes it's just a bit manic. I think this week I have like 2 free evenings and everything else is like booked. Like booked sounds so wrong, but I'm busy on every night basically. And yeah guys, I don't know what to tell you. Every time I'm like this busy, I know 100% that I'm an introvert because it does really drain me, and it sounds so like weird because it's like hanging out with my friends. It's all like social stuff, it's nothing like work related, but it just strains me if it's too much, you know. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm rambling. I need to get back to work, so another day, another dollar. You know, I just want to keep it real. I would be a hypocrite if I'd say I always work at my desk, and I try to avoid the sofa and the bed, but sometimes you just gotta work from bed. I've got my laptop here, and well, listen guys, it's just one of those days. Like sometimes you just gotta work from bed, you know. Just finished work. My favorite thing to say, honestly. And it's nice and sunny out, so I think I'm gonna test my new bike. Cycle around for a little bit, and I'm really excited. It's the first bike I've ever bought myself, I think. Let's take my little bike out and enjoy the sun. I look like an egg. Safety first though, guys.